Hey guys, what's up? This is Power here. I'm back for another The Binding of Isaac Rebirth run on the PC, and I actually only recorded this run at the end of the first floor for some reason. I was streaming it at the same time, so I decided to really just compile the footage because the commentary wasn't that great, and fast forward it and just really talk over it in advance. Talk over it after, the actual recording was done rather than do it live. So I will actually put in the original commentary at the end for the final boss fight, but I figured I'd just talk over it and say what I felt about it, over some music from the game. So I didn't really expect too much from it. I was doing lost runs the entire night and really had no success. I don't think I ever got past catacombs. Just a lot of really unlucky, rooms, so to speak, and didn't get any pickups that I needed, so ended up messing that one up. But it is what it is. We get Dingle here, and I was pretty intimidated by this guy because he's one of those bosses I have a lot of trouble with, and continuously I end up getting beat by. I asked my stream here what to do. I actually said to my stream that I could control my run. They could tell me what to do, and I ended up just picking them both up, which was a good decision, as you'll see later. So we got the Guppy's Collar and the Fear Shot, which is going to give us a bit of a damage increase there, so always good. Always good. These bonies actually put up quite a fight, and honestly, they scare me quite a bit, so I don't like to mess around with those guys. The D6 I got in the first floor item room, by the way, if you're wondering, and I was pretty lucky, to be honest, to get that, because it was one of those items that really transformed the run, and I was really happy to have it. These triple shot turrets are so risky, but once you get them out of the way, they're not that bad. I ended up picking up the Sacrificial Dagger, which is an awesome orbital to have, and I was debating here whether to actually blow up the donation machine to get the champion belt. It's a 1.0 damage up, but it does increase the spawn rate of champions, which may make the game a little bit more difficult. Not the thing you want when you're playing as the Lost. I find when you're usually playing as the Lost, you have to be extremely overpowered regardless to actually make it to the end, because it's too tough to go. It's too tough to, rely on luck. You need to have a really good setup, so we end up getting Peep here, who I'm very, back and forth about. I'm not a big fan of Peep, and this fight did make me a little bit nervous. No Devil Deal, unfortunately. I was kind of cheesed off at that one, but again, here I'm asking my stream, should I reroll the item, or should I keep it, and I think it was a speed up. Ended up rerolling into the growth hormones, which was not a good pickup at all, and these headless bombers make quite the difficult task, but taken out quite easily. Again, with the stream, the flying ability that you gain with the Lost really does help a bunch, so it's great to have that. And again, the seed on the screen there if you want to check it out yourself. End up getting Gertie in here, who, I always say Gertie's a pretty easy fight, but I was really afraid of those red turrets, or those red explosions, I guess. End up rerolling into Mom's Knife, and that really was the key that I needed, and it really helped me out in the game. Debating whether to pick up the blue cap here, ended up passing on it ultimately, and we got a few bonies here. Bunny Explorer. Usually when I play with the Lost, I don't explore that much, but I figured I have a D6, who knows what could happen, so I went with that. These turrets really aren't that bad to take out when you have the knife, and we end up running into a library, which is awesome because there's two potential books in here that really interest me. The Book of Belial guarantees us Devil Deals when we pop it in a boss room, but also there is a Book of Shadows, which gives us temporary invincibility when we're using it, so I was really, really hoping to get that. Just clearing out the rooms for some charges on my D6, and then I see the shop does have an extra charge if I do need that. So I go back to the library here, and I make a really rookie mistake. I don't actually pick up the books. You need to take the books out of the item pool before you reroll them, so they change. So I missed out here big time, because basically once you have all of the books in your item pool, then when you reroll the items inside the library, they no longer turn into books, they turn into actual items. So I missed out on 5 potential items there, which really could have supercharged my run. So it was pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. You have to just take those punches as they come. But that was that one, and pretty easy. Sometimes I'm tempted to go to the casino and try and get you know, a few pretty flies from the machines, but ultimately I think time wasting. I think I like to keep my tempo going quite high when I'm playing as the Lost, just because I don't know, I just like playing with high tempo during games. It gives me a bit more adrenaline and makes it a little bit easier. End up getting, you know, rage, useless, because obviously we can't take damage. But now with the Book of Shadows in our arsenal, we're actually gonna have a lot, you know, a lot of easy times, I guess. Ended up having to pop it here because of that champion blowing up in my face. I was afraid of little Steven hitting me there, and I actually die, and the MVP comes through. Guppy's collar, 50% chance of respawn upon death. Respawns. Holy smokes, we get the crawl space and go into it. We got the John Cena tooth shot. And, you know, I was a bit afraid of those flies killing me, but whatever. The tooth shot actually does activate. You just don't see the visual effects, so you get a small damage upgrade occasionally with it. I got some spooky ghosts who are no match for my knife to the face. And as you'll see, in the rooms I'm not really 100% sure I can complete. I pop the actual Book of Shadows, so that's where we're going there, man. We got Monstro, who's done with the mom's lipstick. Again, wasn't too pleased with that. No Devil Deal either. Could have made my run a lot easier, and, you know, whatever. The biggest fear in those rooms behind me there, by the way, was those orange fires. You get shot by them and you're screwed. And I ultimately decided to chance that sacrifice room there. Ended up not getting anything. Mini Mush helped a bunch in this run as well, because it reduced my actual surface area that I could get hit with, so it made the orbitals just that much better. I was debating here whether to go to the actual boss room or not, or explore the rest of the floor, and I was waiting on my chat to tell me, because I just couldn't make a decision myself, you know, because this was my best run of the night. I was streaming for like 3 hours at this point, and I was like, screw it, man, I'm gonna have to beat the boss. I have a great item, I have a Book of Shadows charge, I need to do this now. So in I go. We get the blue version of Mom and instant death pretty much. We get the ceremonial robes, which is a damage up. We can't really take benefit of the actual hearts, but damage up's nice. And these wall turrets almost got me there. I was debating here whether to actually take the red chest, because I thought it might have been a warp to a Devil Deal, or even 9 lives maybe, because 9 lives is pretty much a huge boost in a Lost run. But, you know, it didn't come up in the end. And I was debating here whether to go in there, and, you know, the 9 lives is too tempting. It's risk versus reward. You lose the potential charge on your actual Book of Shadows, but at the same time, you get 9 lives, and it's almost a guaranteed run from here. I got a couple of these dudes running about. Anyway, and I thought I was dead here. I thought I was gone. I thought I was gone with those guys, but thankfully, didn't die. Managed to do a little bit of a, you know, dance around the room and got away. And again, with those turrets, I just have to bob them instantly. The Book of Shadows as well. I was debating whether to go and get another charge on my Book of Shadows for the boss, and I decided to actually go and do that. We get a pretty easy room, to be honest, so pretty good. And we get Skrillex, who is not a favorite of mine. The Book of Shadows was kind of wasted, but he died pretty easily anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Nothing great in the casino. I was going to gamble a little bit for pretty flying it, you know, because having 3 orbitals helps a bunch, especially when you have a small area like I do here. A couple, you know, I don't know, laser beam dudes in here, and end up popping. What do I pronounce that with an A? I don't know. Popping the Book of Shadows, just for some protection, you know. I always use the Book of Shadows for protection, and, you know, why not? I have it. I need to maximize it. Got some Gurglings, instant kill. Everything's dying instantly at this point, even, you know, boss mobs like Loki. So it isn't too much of an issue. It's just surviving and avoiding the stupid damage that you can take on these floors. We got a, what is that, a peep? No, don't even know, man. Don't even know. This room scared me as well, because I was almost trapped in the corner. Managed to get out just in time, though. And again, this one here made me very afraid as well. Got a couple Gurglings in here, easily disposed of. Dropping soul hearts for days. I can't even pick them up. It's so sad. And we got a large Larry Jr. I don't know. Is that Larry Jr.? That's Larry's cousin, man. And then I was trying to assess whether I should have explored the rest of the floor or just went for Mom. I have a charge. I have to go for Mom, I said to myself, and I went in. My Book of Shadows expires just before I kill Mom, but thankfully I get it in the end. Cathedral time. Cathedral. And that first room I was really afraid of dying. Lots of tricky rooms on here, but you know, you take it as it comes. You get Tammy's head, and it was really a decision of offense versus defense at that point. Tammy's head could be an instant kill for basically everything, but you get a tricky room and you don't have that, you know, shadows to fall back on, then you're screwed. It's always nice having that sense of security. And a lot of the rooms on the cathedral are pretty easy. You know, this is one of the harder ones, by the way, I just showed. This one is, I hate this one, you know, the spider, daddy long legs. Get me out of there. Get me out of there ASAP. Not my thing, personally. So yeah. And then we have Super Great. Loki. I was very afraid of. And guys, watch this. Like this is really insane for me at this point. You know, to get this far in the game without dying. We got a couple envies, but you know, I pop that. You know, I'm screwed here at this point. I'm kind of like, okay, well, I use my Book of Shadows. I have a boss fight. If I get hit once, I'm dead. You know, it's pretty tough. I say, screw it. Let's do it. And off I go. You know, dodging left, right, and center here for my life. Managed to get a few lucky shots, and eventually we do get him in the end and unlock the Child's Heart. Isaac's Heart, not Child's Heart. Pretty awful drops here, by the way. And I thought this was game over at this point. I really did. You know, because I didn't think I could get those guys down in time. I just want to say that shout out to Guppy here for being the real MVP. The collar again comes in. I think it revives me like a total of, well, I won't say, but it was a real MVP in this run, and I'm thankful to have it. So we go down here, same room. I have the Midas touch here now. I died there again. Again, the collar comes in handy, man. The collar comes in handy. We got this big room, but I think right here is actually where I get the item that defined the run, in my opinion. I mean, there really wasn't much of the run left, but I actually recorded this last part, so I'm going to give it to you guys, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I just picked up 9 lives, and I'm on the chest with the Lost. Holy fucking shit. If I blow this, I don't know what I can say, really. I gotta use it here, though. Yeah, I've made his touch. I have the fucking mom's knife. I gotta do this. I gotta beat it. I have 9 lives. Alright, so it isn't there. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking right now. And the boss, I don't know where it is, man. No, it's definitely not up here. Got lucky there. Oh, Emperor? No, sadly not. Puberty and Death. But Death is quite good, so I'm assuming the entire thing... What? Huh? What? It's okay, guys. I'm doing this on purpose. I swear. I seriously still should not lose at this point, right? I hope not. Tears up. I have 7 chances here to do this. Full health and paralysis. Okay, here we go. I have 7 lives. And I have the Book of Shadows as well. Okay. Oh boy. I would say far right, but apparently not. Apparently not. The Chubster? Well, at least we have my infinite health back. I'm gonna say it's not far left now at this point then. So we have 7 lives left from the cat and then the collar.
But I just got the collar on... I just got the collar on... You know what? I'm probably going to put a little bit of a video sequence before this of me talking over at fast forwarded or something. Look at me being cocky, thinking I've won already. This game ain't over yet. That being said, I do have Midas Touch, Book of Shadows, and about 7 or 8 chances. So, we'll give it a go. Oh, fuck. Please don't kill me here. I hate that mob so much. Oh. Right, we have 7 chances to beat Ezek. Do not miss my chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Holy smokes, guys. It is finally done. It is finally done. Well, it isn't really. We've still got the boss run to do. But I cannot believe it. Seriously cannot believe that. Crazy, crazy stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.